It's a pool party, a lingerie pool party. No drama, no cameras, no weapons. Like, this could get seriously out of hand. And you guys want me to move forward with this? They're charging a fee at the door. The sergeant told me it's illegal for them to do that. They don't have a permit.
Hold on.
Immediately after the call with Airbnb, I called the police sergeant in charge.
I just wanted to inform you that, like, I don't, if they make us move forward with this, like, you know what I mean? Like, we got to stay in communication here. Like, I don't know what to do.
Especially because the one I just sent you, it's clearly her name. Mm-hmm. And she's the one on the lease, and she's reposting for the party, which is a clear violation of their policy.
Yeah.
People are reposting this thing like crazy.
This is the sergeant who first made me aware of this whole situation around 10 a.m. the day of the party. Initially, the police thought that the party planners were just using photos of my Airbnb to promote the event, but were hosting it somewhere else. The more we looked into it, the clearer it became that the party was actually planned to take place at my property, and this thing was heavily promoted. They planned a 3-day pool party from Sunday to Wednesday. These are all the photos of the Airbnb pool party. No drama, no weapons, and no cameras. Oh, and they even booked DJ Sauce. Yeah, subscribe if you've never heard of him either. I hope he brought more than just spices. Here we have the sisters promoting it together on Facebook, and here it says Addy drop at 7 p.m., so we were running out of time. The guests were supposed to check in at 4 p.m., so the sergeant told me to get this reservation canceled immediately. If they show up, it's going to be a problem. But I couldn't just cancel it myself because of Airbnb rules. According to Airbnb, if I canceled the reservation without a valid reason, I could face serious penalties, like fines, a loss of superhost status, or even being temporarily suspended from the platform. And without Airbnb canceling it, the police couldn't do anything. They were stuck. Even though we knew the party was illegal, charging fees at the door without a permit, the guests would still be legally allowed to enter because the reservation was active. So when the sergeant made me aware of the situation in the morning, I immediately called Airbnb safety line to get it canceled. I sent them all the evidence, told them about the sergeant and the police, basically told them the whole story. They said they would check the evidence and get back to me shortly. A few hours later, I still hadn't heard anything from Airbnb. If they didn't cancel promptly, we'd be dealing with a huge illegal party. Then Airbnb finally got back to me.
But you're telling me to go through with this, and the magnitude of this party, that it's been advertised on social media for days. They've been pushing this out and tagging people. This could be like hundreds of people at this house, and you want to move forward with that.
Well, for me, sir, since this is an allegation, no proof yet.
No proof? Are you kidding me? They didn't believe me because they only looked at the post from the sister who didn't even book the Airbnb. They were completely ignoring the fact that the sister who booked the Airbnb was tagged everywhere else and even shared posts herself. So they said they would check and get back to me later. At this point, we had to do something to stall the guests. The check-in time was coming up and we still didn't have the cancellation from Airbnb. So I did the same thing as I've done with the scammers that tried to book one of my properties with a stolen credit card. I changed the lock code on the door, revoked access, and waited until they arrived. It wasn't much, but it was the only way to buy some time while we waited for Airbnb to make a decision. I knew the guests would get notified, and it wasn't long until they called me.
I just wanted to call because me and my fiance booked this Airbnb through you guys, and we were supposed to be able to get access at 4 o'clock, and it says access revoked.
Access revoked. Which address is this for? Let me check the lock. Are you guys at the house right now?
No, sir. We were on the app when we checked, and so we seen it on the app. We were going to head over there right now, but we seen that it said revoked.
Oh, yeah. Hang on one sec. This sometimes a little finicky with the software that we use. So if that's the case, I can update the code lock here for you. Let me just check it one sec.
Okay.
This is the DAC app, right? Correct?
That is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it does this. I'm so sorry.
No, it's no problem at all.
Meanwhile, the sergeant headed over to the house to make sure everything was under control in case the guests showed up. But we were really just stalling, hoping Airbnb would come through in time. Well, they didn't. So we chose a different path, and I put my reputation with Airbnb and my business on the line.
So the detective wants me to call them and cancel because he doesn't want to be ambushed. So we're going to give them a call and go ahead and cancel.
Hello?
Hey there. So I just got off the phone with Airbnb, and unfortunately we cannot host this reservation for you. We're going to have to cancel. Airbnb is going to cancel it on their end, so you should be getting a notification here shortly.
Oh, is there a reason as to why the Airbnb is getting canceled?
Yes. The police have notified us that you guys have been posting for a 3-day party. They have identified you guys. So, of course, as you know, we don't do parties. Airbnb doesn't do parties, and the police have been notified.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, well, I appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good day. Bye.
With the reservation canceled, I called the sergeant, and as I was on the phone with him, guess who called me back?
Sir, they're calling me back.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll answer this. Hang on one second.
Okay, no problem.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
I don't know what there's going on about a party and a flyer. I can show my ID. I've never been on a flyer a day in my life.
Oh, really? Is there some confusion? Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, this is the person. I actually booked it. I have no party. I don't even know what you're talking about. But I have my ID. I'm not on any flyer. I don't know if there's a way you can verify that.
Potentially, we could maybe we could verify in person.
Yeah, please, because honestly, I'm new to the city, so I don't even know people here to even have a party.
Okay, can I call you right back?
Hello?
Yep, absolutely.
Let me call you right
It's
back.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Oh, yeah. It's the Scottsdale Police Department. So we were sent flyers by people in the neighborhood, and we have a ton of flyers of you posting an illegal special event in the city of Scottsdale. So we notified the owner regarding this, but you're charging admissions, you're not allowed to use a short-term rental as a special event venue. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hello? Oh, I guess I took care of that.
Yeah. I couldn't resist, man. I had to merge the call.
Okay, no problem. I wasn't sure if I was on or silenced or what, so okay.
After that call, they went straight to Airbnb to complain about me. So now, not only was I dealing with the potential of a wild party, but I had Airbnb on the phone again, asking for more proof.
What about the flyers? Let me send you the flyers. They're advertising the property. Our photos are on those flyers. I mean, did you see those? They're advertising a house party. Let me send this to you. They're charging a fee at the door. The sergeant told me it's illegal for them to do that. They don't have a permit.
Hold on. Let's see.
Holy man. This is unbelievable. Oh my God. It's like Airbnb did not review those flyers and they're telling me to move forward with this reservation. This is insane.
Mind's blown. You're welcome.
After I went through all the proof for a third time, I received another call from Airbnb and finally decided to cancel the reservation.
So we will cancel the reservation and give the full refund to the guest.
Yes.
That will be.
Is this a penalty-free cancellation?
That will be a free cancellation, Paul. That will be a free cancellation, no penalty for you.
Yes.
That will be okay for you?
Yes.
Yep, Airbnb required us to refund them the entire amount, even though they blocked other guests from booking, and we lost out on the potential revenue. It's frustrating, but it's still a better outcome than letting the party happen and risking the house getting trash or worse. In the end, none of this would have been possible without the great police work. The sergeant and his team were ready to step in at any moment if the party got out of hand. They kept an eye on the house and made sure everything stayed under control. And as for DJ Sauce, well, let's just say he spent the next few days dropping his beats at home.